up? How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? If you are new here, I am Raina Swan. And here on this little raggedy channel that I'm trying to grow, we do all things bookish, okay? Welcome home. Don't you love it? It is so nice, huh? Okay, I said, don't you love it? Yeah, okay. So today I know it's Valentine's Day and we're probably expecting love and romance and all of the things, but as you may know, if you are not new here, you know I am a romance visitor. I don't read romance every month, okay? Sometimes I do read it here and there. Like this month of February, I'm reading it a lot. Yeah, romance is not really my thing, so we're not doing that today, okay? Today, we're going to be talking about the most toxic couples that are filled with red flags, okay? And we're going to be ranking them from the book with the most toxic couples down to the very last, okay? Now, I want you to pay attention because there is one book in here that I haven't gotten to yet. And I want you to guess in the comments which one you think I haven't read before. Okay? I think that's not too hard. I think if you're not new here, this should be easy. Okay? I have 5 books and then I'm gonna get up off of here. Okay? So at number, should we do from the least toxic to the most toxic? We're gonna do the least toxic. We just gonna reverse it. Okay, starting at number 5. Okay, so we have The Streets Have No King. Now in this book you have a professor who is fresh out of the drug game. He is trying to make a new path for himself and a new life for himself, and unfortunately the streets is back to haunt him, okay? He hooks up with this guy who wants to be, in business with him. But in the midst of being in business with him, the guy starts hitting on his daughter and, romance gets to flying. And Mr. Professor, he don't like that a lot. He's like, okay, we got business to conduct, but at the same time, why are you going after my daughter? I don't like that shit. And so territories get claimed and rivalries begin because, yeah, why is you talking to my daughter? So the reason why I chose this as a little toxic love story, because homegirl, why are you not siding with your father? Why are you trying to get in the midst of this man's business? There are so many men in the world. Why are you talking to this man? Now, one thing about my daddy, he never played that shit. He never wanted to meet anybody that I dated or talk to any of that. Hell, he barely wanted to meet my husband before he knew that things were serious between Marcus and I. I said, Dad, this is Marcus. Marcus is my dad. Hey, what's up? That's what my dad said. Hey, what's up? All right, so like Marcus wasn't there. I said, oh my God. That was, and then later on, I said, Dad, when you first, because my dad likes to sing Marcus' praises. My dad thinks Marcus is the best man walking the earth, okay? And he might be, but my dad was like talking about, Marcus and just bigging him up. I said, Dad, when you first met Marcus, you didn't even want to look his way. You was just like, oh, hey, what's up? And then you kept talking to me. You kind of like, was like, what's up, little nigga? Like, you kind of gave off that energy. My dad was like, what? No, I've always liked Marcus. No, I must have been having a bad day. I must have been just thinking about something else. I said, okay, Dad. Okay, Dad. Get the fuck on my phone, cause you lying. just go. Just go, because you get on my nerves. Okay, so coming in at number 4, we have The Last Flight by Julie Clark. Okay, now this one gets real real messy, okay? You have a young woman who is trying to escape the grip her abusive husband has on her. And this is a man with power, okay? So it's not going to be a little 1-2, grab your bags and disappear. Okay, he got people in high places. So, you know, she fortunately meets another young lady who is trying to escape her own life, and they come up with a plan. Hey, I'm going here, you're going there. We're already past the little TSA. Let's just switch flights, okay? I go here, you go there. That sounds like a wonderful plan. Excellent plan. But one of the planes crashed. The plane crashed, okay? And now this young lady who is not on the right flight has to decide if she wants to live in this new city as herself or this new identity she's taken on. And the mess of these relationships that both ladies are in, it's a little emotional, because it's a lot of mishandling going on with their lives and how they're treated. And you just get to see how they're literally fighting to escape the toxicness of their relationships and the things that they've been experiencing while in these situations that they never thought they would be in. So definitely coming in a little warm at number 4, The Last Flight. Okay. Next on the list is Thick of Love. Now, this book has not 1, not 2, but 3 messy relationships, okay? You want to read a book with mess, drama, emotional chaos, confusion in the midst? Thick of Love is definitely the direction you want to go in, okay? Now, I'm going to just read this little top part right here, okay? So you can get it in your mind how messy this gets. I gave you 15 years, 2 kids, and my everything. You still chose to give a woman you barely knew the ring, the house, and my happily ever after. Now, that's just one of the stories, okay? But things get messy, okay? You have that situation with the woman who her husband left her for another woman. You have another woman who is in a situation with her fiance. She desperately wants a baby, but she can't figure out why they aren't able to conceive. And then you have another young lady who's dated all types of men, and she doesn't even realize that her happily ever after might be right up under her nose, you know? So definitely a messy short time. This is available on Hoopla and Libby, or no, just Hoopla. I don't think Libby had it. Libby be thinking she too good for the urban fiction sometimes. So it might be on your Libby, but I know it wasn't on mine. Yeah, Libby want to be Hillary Banks so bad. Like, girl, calm down. Okay, so next on the list of messy characters and messy relationships, we have Between Lovers. Now, this is a throwback, and if you've read this, you know why this is coming in at number 2. Okay, the people in this book didn't know whether they was coming and going into the relationship, okay? And you have one person at the center of it all, in the middle of this love triangle, playing games, not really wanting to decide which way to go their own selves, you know, they damn selves, just in the middle of the chaos. And for the life of me, I just couldn't figure out what was so special about this person that was in the center of the love, like of the love triangle. Like, you know, I didn't get it. You would never catch me in a love triangle. You're gonna catch these hands before you catch me in a love triangle. So with that being said, if you like books with love triangles and messy dynamics and, you know, confusion all up in the midst, undecisiveness, a little competition between lovers is your go-to, okay? And last on my list for the most messy, toxic couples. Now, this might shock you because when you read the synopsis, it doesn't give messy drama. But when you really get down to the nitty-gritty of what's in this book, these adults in this book need to do better. The adults in this book need to do better. Now, if you don't like books with age gaps, and you don't like, if you can't stomach inappropriate relationships, don't read this. But if we're talking about just the most toxic out of the 5, I feel like this is the most toxic. I think this is as toxic as we can get, because in the other books, those were adults making adult decisions and, you know, experiencing real life issues. These were children being children, teens being teens, and adults not having the wherewithal to make better life choices and being better examples for the kids. So what is this book about if you have not read it or if you haven't seen anybody talking about it? You know, Eve is our main female teacher lead in this book, and she has the perfect life, the fabulous husband, the teaching career that she wanted. She also works with her husband, who is a teacher at the school too. And in the midst of the teachers being teachers, child, there is a scandal right smack dab in the middle of their school. Little Addie has been accused of having an inappropriate relationship with one of the teachers there. And even though Addie is denying it, and, you know, the other teacher is denying it, people have made little Addie out to be this liar that shouldn't be trusted. So that opens up a whole little investigation. Addie is just at the center, and when reading it, you feel bad for Addie when you really sit back and you think like, this is a teen, you know? As teens, we always think we know everything, but in reality, like, we don't be as grown as we think we are in our high school lives. So yeah, I feel like this book comes in at number 1 when it comes to messy, toxic couples that are filled with red flags. Eve was a walking red flag. There were other characters in this book that were walking red flags. Jail time immediately, because what the hell? Yeah. So which book do you think I've never read before? There's only one that I have never read before. Put it down in the comments. Also, when you saw the title, and now that you know what this video was about, what is a book that you feel like had the most toxic characters? It don't matter if you feel like I've already read the book. Just drop it down in the comments. Maybe somebody else will look at your comment and be like, hey, I've never read this. Maybe I need to. We want to read all the messy, toxic characters. All of them. Okay? And we need your help. Let us know. Okay? Yeah, I hope you guys are having a marvelous Friday. And if you don't have a Valentine, if you don't have a boo thing, that is okay. Get yourself some chocolate. Get yourself some wine. Put on your favorite movie. Grab your favorite book. Love on yourself. Take a hot bath. Paint your toes. Do your hair. Put on your favorite pair of pajamas. Turn your heater on. It's cold outside. I know you're trying to preserve your energy bill, but damn it, it's cold. You can turn your heater on today. It's cold. Okay? Snuggle up in your bed with your pet. Well, no, don't do that. That's nasty. Yeah, but take care of yourself. Get your favorite snacks. And I will see you guys on Monday. Okay? I love you guys so much. Bye.